Thank you very much for speaking with me today, Jordan. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How does it feel to be heading off to Clearwater soon?
Um, it's just really exciting. Like all the guys, for the most part, haven't really been that are here now. So me and I think like three or four other guys that have been before, just telling everybody how it's gonna go, and we're excited. We're happy to get over to Clearwater, one of the most beautiful places in the world. So I'm fired up. Honestly, I can't wait.
Obviously, this has been a very long road for the team going back to last season cut short. How does it feel to be able to have this experience after everything you guys have gone through?
It means a lot. I mean, it means a lot to me for sure. Last season getting cut short definitely was a huge dagger. Uh, Everybody wanted to finish the season, but it was what it was. So now we're getting an opportunity to go play in the conference tourney. I mean, I don't know. It's just like some things haven't really gone our way this year with injuries and just kind of the ball not bouncing our way. But we know that in the conference tournament, it's a clean slate. Like we can just go out there and play and have fun and just have a lot of fun. Honestly, like it's gonna be a great time.
The reason I bring up last season is because you've had quite the college career, sir. You transferred here, of course, before 2019, and you last season cut short was basic. You were one of four Knights to start all 18 contests, and according to your stats in 2019, you only played in 11 games that year, which means last season cut short was your first year as a starter, which means this season is your only full year as a starter. How's that been how's that been for you? If you like considering you're going into your final conference tournament of your college career.
It's been a ride for sure. It's definitely been a long road. I went into last year and I wanted, like, my main goal was I wanted to play every single game, like above all else, like all the other numbers or anything else. I just wanted to be available and get the start every day. So I was thankful to be able to have that happen for me last year, even with the season cut short. So then this year was kind of the same deal. It's like I know these games are limited for me in my college career. Starting last year, I knew I didn't have a million of them left, so I just wanted to get the opportunity to play in those games. I that was that was the main focus. Is I want to start every single day and I want to be available. I don't want to get hurt. Like I want to stay fresh. I want to stay healthy. Take care of my body. Do what I need to do. So that way, there's not game 35. I'm injured for 15 games. I want to play every single day. So just doing all the things you need to do to get ready for that mentally, like I was expecting to for a long time. It's just you got to actually go out and do it, which is a lot harder, obviously.
You talk about injuries and in post game press conferences over the season. Lovely has talked about how the team has really had to face injuries down a lot this season. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, it just all started out before the season. We had a few COVID positives, so we had 4 or 5 guys missing a couple weeks before the year, and then Nick Romano went out early with a hamstring. Pena missed games, and then that kind of led into other guys having other little things too. Andrew Brait preseason got hit in the face with a pitch from Jackson Clare, which put him out for a while too. So it's just kind of been at every spot, the infield, outfield, all of that. We just been kind of banged up, but just fighting through it. Just next guy up mentality, and everybody needing to be ready to go. But it's an interview. Oh, that was Love Lady. But yeah, no, it's just we've had a lot of injuries, man. But we're just fighting through it. You can't really, after it happens, you can't really do much about it. But you just get back on the field and try to contribute when you get there. But I don't know, it's been tough, especially losing Colton. But because Colton is just the ultimate, he's the ultimate starting pitcher that you want in college baseball. So it's been tough, but it's made us a lot tougher. Like we've had to have a lot of guys step up that weren't expected to have big roles. So I just think everybody's ready for the moment now, though. When maybe if things went crystal clear, perfect, we wouldn't be in the same spot, ready to go as much.
Have you experienced any of that yourself this season?
I mean, as far as injuries go,
Yes, yes. As far as injuries go.
Nothing major, just little stuff here and there. But like our training staff and Jeremy, our strength guy, like they take care of me. So if ever I have anything going on that's not feeling good, they get me feeling right and ready to go. So nothing too bad for me.
So this season, I wanted to basically wanted to talk about. Let's talk about last series because that's something that I wanted to ask you about because it was very hard to score runs last series for the two of you guys, both you and Houston. And in I believe it was game one, you basically got UCF their only runs of that game through your 3-run home run. Can you just take me through that at bat?
Okay. So basically it was I know Pena was up before me and he wasn't really getting any good pitches to hit. Uh Lovelady's like they're pitching around him to get to you when I was on deck, and I was like, all right, well, let's go then. Um so I don't know, I just got to the plate and I was just trying to hit a heater. Like I just wanted to get my head out, catch it out front off the barrel. Like I mean, I'm trying to hit it hard in the air every at bat anyway, so not much of change from an approach standpoint. It was just the wind was howling straight in, so you know that you kind of got to get it like left fielder over or right fielder over if you want to hit a home run. Like the center field was completely out of place, so I mean, I just got to put a good swing on it, and it happened to go to the right part of the ballpark that could actually go because he hit that same ball to center field, probably gets knocked down to the second baseman. It was the hardest winds I've ever seen in at UCF since I've been here. It was not a lot of fun to be a hitter this weekend for both teams.
Yeah, that's what I actually wanted to talk to you about next because Lovelady was talking about the wind. Was that really what made it really hard? Just made it really hard to score as well.
Yeah, it's just like when it's a crosswind or like not directly in, it doesn't usually play as much of a factor, but it was like gusts up to 35 or something straight in. So you just felt like everything you hit, like you could hit a ball 105 off the bat to center field, and it doesn't even go to the warning track or anything. So we had a lot of guys that I think we probably would have hit like 5 or 6 homers this weekend as a team if the wind wasn't like that. And then Houston too. I mean, we don't really notice it as much because like if they get an out, you kind of forget it and don't really think about it as much as you would your guys. But they probably had some balls that would have been homers too that we kind of lucked out on. It was like a completely different baseball experience than what it usually is. Like I would say the balls were going probably 60 feet less. If you hit a homer, to hit a homer, you have to hit it like 50, 60 feet over the fence to even have a shot.
You talk about home runs. I just wanted to hear this stat because I don't know if you heard this. So you have 14 home runs in total this season. However, today, May 23rd, if you go back, you've gotten 7 home runs in the past month, half of your total. Can you just take me through this past month about what it's been like for you at the plate?
This past month has been, I mean, it's been good. It's been good getting into conference where you can kind of tell how people are going to pitch to you. And so there've been a lot more times later. Like I wish I would have started get a lot more starts earlier. Like once you know the scouting report against you, it makes it a lot easier. So I know a little bit about what guys are trying to do to me at the plate. So it's made it easier to get my A swing off rather than feeling a little bit when you're feeling a little bit defensive up there and not comfortable and being free with your body, you're gonna like you might still get hits, like you'll get singles and walk and do that stuff. But I feel like I'm a lot more free and I can actually like go up there and try to swing as hard as I can and hit the pitch I want to hit now a lot more than I did before. So I don't know. I feel healthy too. I feel strong. Our weights got everybody in crazy good shape. So I think that's going to be a huge benefit for us too, as far as still hitting for power in this tourney and still being fresh compared to some of the other position players across the conference.
Considering you got half of your home run totals in the past month, and this is your last month and a half really of your time here at UCF. Can you just talk about about what it's like to have such a hot streak to kind of cap off your UCF career in a sense, or at least close to it?
It's I'm just grateful to be out there. Like I try really hard to just whatever the results are, just like keep moving forward, just keep playing the game. It's gonna reward you sometimes, sometimes it won't. But I don't know. I feel like all my like preparation, all my preseason routines were exactly what I want them to be this year, and I feel like that stuff leads into the season. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting to have a bad year. I was expecting to come out and swing it well, and it's just a mental thing. Like you just got to keep being confident every day, and I've tried my best to stay as confident as possible. And I'm grateful I haven't been trash for the last month or something. But no, I'm thankful. Like I just want to go out there and play ball like for every game I got.
You are, of course, you are one of two seniors on the team with AJ Jones, and but looking considering such a low number of seniors, this is a really young team. What has it been like to be a senior on such a young team?
It's been I mean it's been different for sure. We got the youngest team I've ever seen like since I've been around here. It's just you kind of watch the young guys and you can see a lot of potential in them and you know they're going to be really good, but you kind of got to watch some of the little growing pain stuff, like some of the mistakes that you have to make in order to learn and grow. Like I just feel like I've seen a lot of those young guys make some mistakes that may have like hurt the team or not made them happy, but in the end it's going to make them a lot better because they've already been in that situation before. So for me as like an older guy, it's just reminding them to just stay confident and keep working. And just because you make one bad play, that doesn't define you as a player. Like all the 500 good plays is what defines you and who you are, not the one bad one. So I'm just I'm just trying to just be a positive like influence for them. All the young guys, I don't really scream and yell at them like that or anything. It's just we're just trying to support each other and make each other better. But when you're on the baseball field, you don't really notice the whole age thing as much. It's just kind of like at practice and stuff like that.
Sorry. So what back in the post game press conference in one of the post game press conferences during the series earlier this week, Lovelady talked about how your experience and how playing here and how you've been playing across the country from your hometown of Spokane, Washington, and where even in earlier in your college career you played at Gonzaga, you have redshirted at Gonzaga and played at South Mountain Community College with Ryan Sahl. What's it been like to play these last 3 years across the country with really only Saltonstall being the only person you would knew before?
I would say when I went to JUCO in Phoenix, I think that's kind of when I got more used to being farther away from home. When I first went to Arizona, it was a lot harder on me being away from my friends and family and all that. But I mean, once I went to JUCO, I knew that I wasn't just gonna go back to my hometown after. Like I was gonna go somewhere else far away. So I mean, I was mentally prepared for it. Uh, I'm good with it now, but it's it's definitely a lot knowing you can't just go drive somewhere and go see your family. And out of high school, I went to Gonzaga, which is in my hometown, so I wanted to be that like hometown guy and be able to do those type of things. But I don't know. I'm thankful to be over here, just taking my own journey. Not like I mean, there's just a lot more out there than just my hometown or whatever, and I know that. So I do miss it, and I do love everybody there, and I miss my family. But I'm comfortable being wherever I gotta be if that's like the best spot for me. Like I just feel like playing at UCF was the best option for me for baseball. So it didn't matter that it was far. It was just where I wanted to be.
What about as far as in terms, because of course Ryan Saltonstall also went to South Mountain Community College. What's it been like playing with him here too?
It's been awesome. He's been the same guy every year. Of of baseball, which I love about him. He's just himself, and you never have to question if he's gonna be anybody but who he is. So I love that about him. He's just always been there for me. He's a great friend, and it's awesome that we get to spend like all of our college baseball games that we played were all with each other. And he's the only guy I can say that I've seen all of his college, and he's the only one that could say that for me as well. So it's just crazy. Like it's crazy how long ago now it is that we started playing together, and the fact that we still are. Like I never would have thought when I met him for the first time when I transferred to South that we'd still be playing ball together now. And it's just crazy how it works out. But I'm grateful to have him. I was grateful to have him here when I first came over. We were roommates the first year I was here, and it just made things a lot easier, a lot smoother to just at least know one person rather than zero. Like we could actually just go meet people together, kinda. And I mean, it was a luxury for sure. Way rather had come here with him than just by myself.
So from what I understand, you guys are going to be leaving for Clearwater and the conference tournament later today. The games are scheduled. Your first game is scheduled to start to take on, you're taking on Cincinnati at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, May 25th. What are your feelings about going into this right now? What are you expecting from yourself and the team?
I'm expecting us to be really good. I just feel like we've already gone through all the struggles at this point, and we can just go play. Everybody's pretty confident. We know we can beat anybody on any day. I think this tournament, like the tournament style, kind of works. I think it kind of works in our favor. Like it makes us. It's a little bit easier for us to win games in this situation than I think it would be just like a direct 4 game series. I like the way it's how we have the off days between, so we can still get our guys out of the pen consistently. I just think everybody's excited. Like it's just going to be so much fun. We've been through a lot this year. We've had a lot of injuries, had a lot of guys go down, but like just having the opportunity to be able to come and still play and have a chance to get to a regional and still extend our season is just something we're all just grateful for. Like we're just thankful. We're like, well, not a lot went exactly the way we wanted, but we have a chance to fix it now. So let's just see how it goes.
So, and of course, this is good. This conference tournament will be you and AJ Jones's last hurrah as Knights. Have you gotten a chance to think about what's next for you yet? Or you're just focusing on the tournament for now?
I'm just kind of focusing day to day, trying to be good at what I do each day, not trying to go too far. I mean, I hope to still play baseball after, but we'll see. If not, I just want to finish up my career here and be proud of what I did. And you know, I'm just like comfortable. Like I want to just go play the tournament and see how it goes. Not really thinking too crazy into things right now.
No, no, not a problem. Not a problem. Uh, all right, and yeah, I think that I basically got through everything I wanted to talk about. If there's anything you just want to say to the UCF community, to UCF fan base, to just anything you'd want to say.
um, I don't know. Just I love I love UCF. I'm thankful to be here, and just thank you for everybody. And huge shout out to Skinner. We love you, man. We uh, grateful for you our senior year together. So hopefully we keep that foundation rolling and do a lot of good things in the community for everybody affected. So that's about it.
All right, thank you very much for talking with me today, Jordan.
All right, thank you.